Got a great question, and I didn't want to wait until I had a bundle of questions to answer it. I think it's a great question. So the question is, how do you compete with competitors when you're not getting the feedback you need from those competitors? So basically, this is a definitely a loaded question. So and I love it. It's a great question. So this person is in the market, whatever sector of work that they're in, they're getting it handed to them, right? They got a competitor out there that's beating them on projects, right? And I have this issue too. I have a few competitors out there that's just every time they bid on the job, they're getting it. I'm not beating them at all. Like hands down, they're getting a job. And I have made it a point to figure out what do I need to do to beat that price, right? Now, you already getting the feedback you need by understanding that you lost the job, right? Now, the only thing you need next is how much did you lose the job by? What was the price difference? What price did they turn in? What price did you turn in? Okay. Now, it's up to you to get that price. Okay. If you knows you're losing bids by them, then there's several ways you can get that price. By calling, if you guys are subcontractors, you call general contractors that you submitted bids to, that receive bids from them, and you ask them for the price. Okay. They will eventually give it to you. If you're bidding as a general contractor and you're bidding to an agency, the agency will share those numbers with you, so you can get the price that they submitted, that they beat you by. Okay, not a problem. Next, you look at that price and you look at your price and you make adjustments to your bid to match their price. What would you have done? And you don't touch profit and overhead. Leave your profit and overhead the same. Okay, leave it the same. First thing I would look at is production. Okay, a lot of times it's production, and we look at numbers. We're like, how are they doing these numbers? They can't be making any money. And sometimes some companies are doing that. They're bidding jobs to keep the doors open. Now that you can't continue to operate like that. You can't constantly bid on a bunch of jobs at cost. It's just not, and then still be in business. It's not doable. So production wise, there was one bid I did where I got beat by by one of my competitors, and I was like, man, wow, they must be doing this job at cost. But when I actually went down to my computer and plugged in, I got down to their number, and it came out to like a 4-day difference. Literally, I didn't touch my profit and overhead. I took off 4 days off my production. I just went down, shaved off a day. It didn't matter where at. I just shaved off a day. Even obviously I felt like it didn't make sense, but I wanted to get down to their price. So I got down. It took 4 days off my bid to meet their price. So it's production. So I got to do jobs faster than them. I have to figure out, how can I get this work done a lot quicker? How are they looking at this? And that's how I can compete. Can I do it at this production rate? Can you do it? If you can't do it, then you can't compete with them. You probably need to avoid the projects that they're on, or you figure out a way to lower within other areas, but those other areas that's left is profit and overhead. So that's what I would do. I would look at my numbers, go back to a drawing board, and look at what were our production, lower the production till you reach their number, and ask yourself, can we meet this production rate? That's it. Can you meet it? Can you beat it? Not only do I have to meet it, I have to beat it. So I need to go down 5 days, not 4 days, 4 days it took me to get to their number, right? Now I need to go down 5 days to beat their number. Can I do that? It's a real question. Can you do that? And for that particular job, I could have done it. I could have done it for that particular job. I could have done it. So, great question. Hopefully I answered it. Let me know if you got any more questions. Catch you guys on the next one. If you got a question, make sure you send it in. Send it into our email, connect@constructionentrepreneurs.com, connect@constructionentrepreneurs.com. And it's all in the links. Link in the bio. It's linked on the website. The website is linked in the bio. You can find the email address in several places. Talk to you soon. Thanks.